For students applying to Oxford and Cambridge, the PS, the personal statement, is a journey within a journey. You have to be a lot faster than your colleagues that aren't applying to Oxford and Cambridge. 4 months ahead of them, you need to submit your personal statement. This can often be a moment of stress and difficulty. Students are used to writing about other things. They're not normally used to writing about themselves. So we need to use the summer when we're not under the pressure of year 12 or year 13 deadlines, coursework. We need to use the summer to polish our personal statements to perfection.
So Peter, what are things that classically students get wrong with the personal statements, and can you give us an example of one that you remember?
Often students write far too much. You're only allowed 4,000 characters, including spaces. Many a time I've had a first draft given to me with 7,000 or 8,000 words or 8,000 characters. And then the selection process becomes stressful. The student is thinking, what's the best book to mention? Which are the 2 best scientists to mention? This difficulty will vanish if your first draft is 4,500 characters. So there needs to be a process of digging deep to choose the best books, to choose the best exemplars. You've got to already be thinking in terms of your Oxbridge interview defence. Which flags shall I wave above the battlements that will enable me to shine and showcase my academic potential 6 months from now? Recently had a student who sent me first draft of her PS, and it was really a litany. It was bullet pointed. She had dozens of placements mentioned, dozens of books, dozens of physicists, and at the end of the day, it wasn't effective. In many ways, less is more is a great philosophy for crafting a brilliant Oxbridgeable personal statement.
So Peter, can you help us to now look through the eyes of the university admissions? What exactly are they looking for in a personal statement?
Well, they're looking for evidence of vast supercurricular endeavour, going beyond the A-level specification and writing about materials that move you in the direction of your target subject. So you need to drill down and find the best 2 or 3 books, and you need to maybe allocate time in the summer to take a MOOC or a massive online open learning course. The tutors will then see how hard you've been working. They're also looking for teachability. They'll find that more later on at interview, but they're looking for academic potential. The language you use will indicate your level of attainment, but it may also indicate how fast you're prepared to climb higher. If they find both academic potential and evidence of hard work, then you might be the person that they wish to make an offer to.
So looking, Peter, at continuous upward transformation, what are a number of things that I can potentially do to improve my personal statement?
First thing you could do is improve the placements that you've been on and your write-up of the placements. In fact, there are 3 categories of information. There'll be information about your specifications and your A-levels. And with those, you should never describe. You should always say how those A-levels have changed you, transformed you, elevated you. The second level is your supercurricular material. And again, description, you don't have time and space in 4,000 characters to describe, but you can say how they've changed and transformed and elevated your aspirations. And then the placements, again, how did working with professionals in the field that you one day wish to occupy enhance you, elevate you, raise your game?
So if we can stretch you, if there was only one piece of advice you could give to an aspirational student applying for Oxbridge, what is that one piece of advice regarding their personal statement right now?
Think ahead, start with the end in mind. In 6 or 7 months' time, you're going to have to shine and glitter at interview. And the places, the topics in which you need to shine are the ones that you mention in your personal statement. So keep in mind the finish line even as you're beginning.
So thanks, Peter. If you're a student a parent looking to support a candidate, or in fact you're from a school where you're supporting multiple candidates, remember, like and subscribe below for all things education, Oxbridge Edges and politics. And we'll look forward to seeing you again soon and sharing new insights and ideas. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.